So we're back with part 5, and in this episode we'll hopefully be able to finish off the floor that we placed our kitchen on last time, and the floor above it hopefully. So to start with, we're going to add some light to the room, and you just want to create a zigzag shape with the glowstone on the back wall. So you can see we're just placing one glowstone diagonal on every block, and we started it one block away from the edge of the wood. So with our oak leaves, we're going to come to the edge of the wood here, and you just want to build 2 blocks out with the oak leaves. Then we're just going to place our oak leaves across the whole of the front of the glowstone. Now that we've done that, we can add some seating area in front of this. So leaving a 1 block space in front, we're just going to place a half slab, and then 2 fence posts and another half slab. So overall we're going to place 7 of these, and you want to leave a 2 block space in between each seat. And on top of the fence post, we're just going to place a wooden pressure plate. And now behind every half slab, we're just going to place a wooden door. So that's the first lot of seating done, and we're going to place another row of seating, so leaving a 3 block space, and on the 4th block we're going to place another stone slab, and that's going to mark where our next row of seats are going to go. We're going to place exactly the same amount of seats as before, so you can see that we've placed them in line, so it should work out as 7 seating overall. Now to place our doors on the other side. Now that we've done that, we can place our bushes to divide this to make it more of a separate room. So from the corner here, we're going to bring it out 2 blocks. And you want to place your bushes all the way across to the edge of the stone slab. And you want to leave a space in the middle for people to actually get through. So in line with our stone slabs, that's where our break's going to be. Now that we've done that, with our glowstone, we're just going to create a diagonal shape with the glowstone. And exactly the same on this side as well. Then on the right hand side, we're going to bring out the oak leaves by 2 rows, so we've done the same on both sides then. So from the edge of this oak leaves, and on the 5th block, we're going to place a marker, which is going to be our oak leaves. And from this marker, we're going to start placing our wall again. This is going to be exactly the same as what's on the other side, so you just want to place your oak leaves in line with what's in front there. And on the left hand side here, we're just going to bring out our bush all the way to our elevator shaft. Now that we've done that wall, we can add some more seating in the space here. But first, you just want to place your glowstone and extend it across, so doing a zigzag shape as we did before. So from the centre here, we're just going to mark out where our first seat's going to be placed. And for this, we're going to use a slightly different design by having 3x2 with our fence posts. So it's going to be a slightly larger seating area, and we're going to place 4 lots of seats. Now just place our fence posts in the space as well. And that's the first lot of tables done. And we're going to add another row of seating now. So it's going to be exactly the same as the first lot we just added, but we're going to start it from in line with the glowstone, and you want to make it 3x2 with the fence posts, and again leaving a 2 block space. So this should finish exactly in line with the row that we just placed. Now we can place our fence posts on the inside. So now that we've done that, we can add another divider. So for this again, we're going to use our oak leaves. And starting where the bottom piece of glowstone is placed, we're going to place our oak leaves all the way across, and you want to place it so it's got a space at the end, so it should finish in line with our last seat. So you can see it's in line there, and you just want to build that up to the next floor. And for this, we're going to place our glowstone in the wall again. So starting with the same pattern, we're just going to go in a zigzag shape as we have so far. And that was the last one placed there. So in this room we're going to fill it with some chairs, so we've got a little bit of a lounge space as well on this floor. And we're going to create a sofa in the back space here. So you just want to place 7 wide with your orange wool, and then bring it out another 4 blocks. Then we're just going to place a little table in the centre. Then next to that we're going to place another little sofa. And for this sofa we've just placed 5 wide with our orange wool. So now behind that we're going to place another sofa, but these two are just going to be small type seats. So for this you just want to make it 3 wide, and we're just going to count out 3 blocks, and on the third that's where we're going to place our first sofa. So now that we've finished our small sofas there, we're going to add a larger sofa on the back. So for this we're just going to place 4 wide with our orange wool. So you can see it's 2 blocks in front of that corner section there. And on the left hand side in the space there, we're just going to add a 1 wide seat. And for the table in the centre, we're just going to create a 2 by 2 space. But that pretty much finishes off our chairs. So now we can work on actually placing some bushes around the room. So for this again, we're going to use our oak leaves. So in the corner here, you can place a glowstone block, but this will mean you see it on the floor beneath, so we are just going to leave it as a wall block. And on top of this, we just want to place 3 high with our oak leaves. And then 3 corners away, so you can see 1, 2, and then the third one we're going on now. We're just going to place 3 high with our corner bush again. Then leaving another 2 corners, and on the third one again we're going to place 3 high wither oak leaves. So on the other side of the chair now, we're going to add another bush. So you just need to leave a 2 block space and place it on the back wall. So you can see that we've left a 2 block space and we place it on the back wall next to that chair. But that pretty much finishes off this room, and we can start on the floor above now. So the next floor is going to be the bedrooms, so we can just go straight up there now. So from the corner here now, we're just going to extend it out 5 blocks on either corner by the elevator shaft. Then we're just going to extend this white wall all the way across. And the same on the other side. So leaving a 5 block space here, and on the 6th block we're just going to place our white wall again. And you just want to bring it all the way across to the centre line. So you can see where we started our white wall in this section, that's where we want to bring it to. And with these 2 rows, we are just going to bring them back, so you just want to extend the rows all the way to the glass. So here we're going to count across 11 blocks, and on the 11th block we're just going to place a row of white wool all the way across. Then on this side again we're going to count across 11 blocks. And you want to place a row of white wool all the way across again. Now that we've finished placing all our markers for the floors, we can extend it up now. So for this we're going to use white wool again, and you just want to bring up all the layers as high as they'll go. So now that we've brought all of our white wall up, we can add our doorways in now. So for our doorways, we're going to have a 2x2 door, and you want to have it right up against next to the wall. So you should have to place 6 doorways overall, because if you remember on the front here we had 1 large room, and on the back wall we had 4 smaller rooms. And that's all our doorways placed. So now we can start decorating the rooms for the rest of this episode. So the first one we're going to do is in the far left corner. And we're going to bring our white wall 6 blocks across, and then bring it across again, leaving a 2 block space on the end. Then to add a little bit more light to the room, we're going to use our glowstone and create a zigzag shape as we have so far in the video. So for our bathroom then, we're just going to place 2x2 with our pressure plates in the back corner. And on the left hand side, we're just going to place 3x1 with our glass panes. But on the right hand side, you just want to place 3x3 with your glass panes. Then next to that, we're going to add our cauldron. And then next to that, we're going to place a snow block with a trapdoor on top. So we're going to leave the bathroom like that. You can add more detail, but because we want to because there's so many rooms, we're just going to leave it like that. And we're going to add a large TV across the back now. So across the back wall here, we're going to add a TV. And for this TV, we're going to place 4 wide with our bookshelves, and then 4x2 with our black wall on top. Now our TV is going to be placed 5 blocks away from our glass in the back on the side there. But on either side, we are just going to add 2 speakers with black wool and 2 buttons on the front there. and leaving a 3 block space in front of our TV, and then on the 4th block we're going to place our orange wool. So this is going to mark our sofa, and for the sofa you want to place 6 blocks wide and then just place your half slabs in the centre. And to finish this room off, we're just going to add a bed across the back wall. So you want to place 4 wide with your half slabs, and then 3 wide, 3 high on the centre 2 blocks. So this bed design is what we've used for most of my other tutorials, so you just want to follow the same design as we have there. And to finish off this room, we're just going to place our oak leaves all the way up to the roof, and you want to make it go so it's in line with the edge of the bed. So you can see there's a far fence post, and you want to bring it out so it's that width. But that pretty much finishes off this tutorial.